How's it going, everybody? So in this video, I am going to talk about why do your hips hurt after riding a bike. So before I get started, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, I do appreciate the support. It helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram, Dillenberg999. So I'm probably like the best person to ask about hip pain because I used to deal with hip pain for probably 3 or 4 years. I dealt with hip pain and lots of different reasons that caused my hip pain. Obviously, during that time is when I was doing my powerlifting, when I was competing doing powerlifting. Every single time that I focus on bodybuilding, I've never had sore hips. Ever, ever, never, never, ever. Anytime I do bodybuilding, never have sore hips. Generally, actually, maybe when I was doing the leg press when I was bodybuilding, maybe my hips hurt a little bit, but nothing compared to powerlifting. The reason why powerlifting hurt so much is because obviously I was using a lot of weight, especially with the squat and the deadlift. They target your hips. It's posterior chain, which are your hips. And this causes a ton of fatigue, a lot of damage to your hips. Using so much weight over time, what's going to happen is they're going to start to get sore. They're going to start to hurt. So what had happened is I had to take time off from powerlifting, and then eventually I tried to come back from it and my hips would start to hurt, and then I would take time off, start to do that again. I competed for about 4 years, and then after that it just got to the point where I would have to take a couple months off, then try again in a couple months, try again for a month, then take a couple months. It happened for about a year and a half, and I've tried coming back to it again and again, and my hips just hurt. So the reason why your hips are hurting after riding a bike is because you are riding the bike for too long and you're damaging your hips too much. When you are using your legs in any form or the other, anytime you're utilizing your legs, your hips are being used to some degree. And cycling, if you're riding a bike, I'm guessing if your hips are hurting from riding a bike, I'm guessing you're not riding the bike for like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm guessing you're riding it for 45 minutes, an hour, maybe half an hour, maybe even a little bit longer than that. So what I recommend to do is you can still ride a bike. I would just reduce the time that you are doing it for and then reduce the frequency that you're doing it. So if you're riding a bike every single day for half an hour, I would reduce it to 3 times a week for 15 minutes and then add time as you go. This is what I really recommend. So end of video. Thank you so much for watching.